idolatrous temples and places. Over in Gilgal. Gilgal means wheel or circle, and this was the place where they originally rejected Yah from being king over them. This is the place that they first went to when they crossed over the Jordan, and they were encamped before Jericho.
Yes.
This is where they were. Which became a very, very famous, as you can probably imagine, it became a very famous place in Israel, and it was really, really revered, because Yah had done great things there. Some great memories there. But Yah wasn't there. He had moved his temple to Jerusalem. The tabernacle used to be erected there as well. Saul was made king there. Now, Beth Haven is the same as Bethel, or the house of Elohim. But Beth Haven means house of vanity, or house of naught, or house of idolatry, which is what it became. Jeroboam set up the golden calves in these two places. He set up the golden calves that caused Israel to apostate from Yah and caused them to go into idolatry in these two places. And they went there and they worshipped pagan Elohim. Hosea 14:16 through 19. My next reader, please.
For Israel slipped back as a backsliding heifer. Now Yahuwah will feed them as a lamb in a large place. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone. Their drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love give ye. Keep going.
In verse 19. All the way to the bottom.
The wind have bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices.
Okay. So we see they had totally gone astray. And they were really into this Ishtar thing. This was a big problem in Israel. Very widely accepted. And of course Judah, they weren't no better. They end up worshiping her as well and doing the very same things that Israel were doing. So sad. 1 Samuel 7:15 and 16 it says, and Samuel judged Israel all the days of his life, and he went from year to year in circuit to Bethel and Gilgal and Mizpeh, and judged Israel in all those places. See, he went on a little circuit, and these were the places where he used to stop, and he used to actually judge Israel. So he'll set up the courts in these places, and he went to them throughout the year. And when he came there, they would bring all their cases before him. Bethel, this is the very place where Yaakov received the dream of what's referred to as Yaakov's ladder, where he laid there and had a dream. Elohim came to him in a dream, and he called it Bethel, house of Elohim. So these were some very famous places in the history of Israel, and they, unfortunately, they turned them into, very idolatrous places. Verse 19 says, the wind, and this word wind is actually ruach. So the Spirit hath bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices. This word, wings could actually also mean garments, but essentially what it refers to is their adulterous practices, and it's still speaking of Ishtar. This is a carving of Ishtar, and you see her symbol of the owls on her sides, That's the same owl you'll see on back of your dollar bill. You know, actually it's on the front of the dollar bill, up in the right hand corner. It's real little. They tried to hide it, you know, but it's there. And you see her wings, you know, and what it's referring to, wrapping her wings, is actually referring to, you know, them actually being in the bed with her, you know, so to speak. And yeah, he's pretty much he's saying, you know, they're gone, you know, her spirit have bound her up in her wings, but they'll be ashamed. They'll be ashamed. At the end of the day, they'll be ashamed that they worshiped any El besides Yahweh Elohim. And so it is with any and all that will worship any other El besides Yahweh Elohim. They will be ashamed of their practices, because he's going to bring everything to the light. And whatever is not of him, it's going to be done away with, and it's going to be exposed. You know, so praise Yah for his truth, which is his word, which is his teachings and instructions, the word of Elohim, and that's what we live by. Yeah. You know, and Yah doeth cover us. Well, that's all I have for you today. I pray it was a blessing to you.